When talking about breaks, first of all, if you need a break from something, it means that it's an obligation. We need a break from the job, from work, from responsibilities that we don't normally want to do. Then we take breaks from those. When it comes to piano education for your kids and for yourself, if you're learning an instrument and you're learning music, one thing that you need to know from the very beginning is that it's an everyday for life activity if you want to take any benefit of it. This doesn't work if you just do it for a month, for two, for 1 year or two. It's like any other skill. It takes a lot of time to really get into a comfortable place where you have enough skill to carry yourself to your musical goals. As far as when parents decide to go on breaks, there's several scenarios. One is vacation, but there was an interesting case in my during my practice that parents just decide to take a break for the whole month because they want to take a break and they want to refresh and come back the next month with full strength and refreshed and all that. It doesn't apply to what we do. If you need to do that during the wrong activity, especially because we're talking about at that age, ages 7 to 10, you don't need more than a half an hour a day. It's pretty ambitious to do it 7 days a week, half an hour, but every other day, say 30 minutes, 25, 30 minutes is all you need to at least keep you at level. So they bring that to me and I have to be really honest and say, it's a mistake. It's a mistake, and the only thing that you're doing is wasting your money and halting the progress of your kids. Because remember, if we're not going up and we're stationary, we're going down. Gravity, laws of physics. In the event that you need to take a break, the one thing that I want you to understand is that you can, unless you want to stop altogether playing piano or playing an instrument, you cannot stop doing technique work, your gymnastics or whatever you want to consider it like. Every day, you don't have to do pieces, you don't have to practice repetitions and all that process, but you at least have to do technique on a regular basis, which basically daily. And for that, there's no excuses unless you don't have an instrument, and even then you don't have excuses. In music school, there's never an excuse not to practice. You can practice on a piece on a flat surface. Yes, the impact is high on the fingers, but if you put a little bit of a cushion or a towel or something, you can practice a little bit your technique. There's a lot of creative ways of doing it. There's no excuses not to do it. 15, 20 minutes a day, very conscious. I teach my students to do it very mindful of what they're doing, looking at their hands, making sure that everything is working, aware of their body, aware of their mechanics and all that. Pieces come and go, through Piano Adventures, we go through a couple of hundreds of different assignments that we keep leaving them behind after we practice them for a long period of time. So the fact is how skillful you are, how fast you are, how agile, how independent, how coordinated, how well your attack is, how well your understanding of the weight of your natural weight of your hands means as a walking hand as per the Tuffman method. So please, parents, if you're thinking about breaks and you need breaks, you're in the wrong place. You need to look for something else. This activity only works if you really love it. And if you love it, there's no problem doing it every day. It's something that you love to do. If you have to do it as an obligation, it becomes a problem to me as a teacher and as a practice. I don't like having kids against their will. If you parents, be honest with yourselves. If that's something that you wanted for yourself when you were a kid and you're giving it to your kids because you didn't have it, that's fine. But first, find out, once you get the kid into the activity that you wanted to do, find out that your kid, your daughter or your son is enjoying it as much as you would have enjoyed at your time. And if not, dude, Mom, Dad, you can call me, you can sign up here. I will teach you. It doesn't matter how old you are. I will teach you as well. Don't project into your kids things like that, because it becomes, the whole thing is very difficult. We're dealing with very difficult stuff, very difficult material. And me, I am very strict. I'm very detail and goal oriented, and I don't slow down for anything and for anyone. You have to be at the top of your game to be in my studio, and also to be able to carry on in general. If you want to really play nice piano, understand music and all that. Don't take breaks. If you need to take a break for a circumstance other than outside of your hands, that's fine. Number two, if that's the case, find a way to practice your technique every day, at least 15, 20 minutes, even if it's in a flat surface with a towel or something to avoid the high impact of the material. Number three, if you need a break from the activity and you're gonna have a piano, just close it and be away from it for a month or two because you need a break, you're in the wrong place. You shouldn't be doing this at all. Number four, if you go onto a serious venture of learning music, especially if you enter a studio like mine, that I'm all business, this is a music school, this is music faculty, this is nothing diluted, then I need you consistent. I cannot have you having breaks, and I cannot have you not enjoying the activity or being here against your will. It doesn't work for anyone. Number five, if you parent wanted to learn piano when you were a kid and you think you're too old to do, and that's why you're putting your kids through this, my doors are open. You can always come and I can teach you as well. Or come and teach. Okay, I can teach your kids. You can be in the room. Most of the parents are in the room and they have the lesson with their kids, so that will be very beneficial for you as well. Do it because you love it, because it's within you, and it's not an obligation. It should be like me. I don't work. I practice. I get to do something that I love for a living. I never work. I'm already retired from the workplace. And I want you to feel that way when you're playing your piano and when you're addressing this class, not as an extra, but as a top 5 priority in your life.